Aries, you may enter this week feeling vulnerable on some level as you're pushed to make choices and decisions that you may have been struggling to make, and this has the potential to leave you feeling restricted. You can have the outcome you're seeking with something, even if you can't see that happening as yet, but this will mean dealing with small irritations until you can work out exactly which way you want to go. The actions of an earth sign or more stubborn woman and a water sign or more emotional man in your circle may frustrate you as you struggle to work out how best to deal with them, and the gossip they're perpetuating as the information comes to you, making you feel alone and quite isolated. Hold yourself together, though, through this as best you can, as you are strong enough to see through what is real and what isn't, and although there's nothing you can do about things at the present moment, the time will come when you'll be in a better position to tackle them, and it will be better if your anger and resentment is under control when this happens. Taurus, a new relationship or a new beginning to an old one marks the start of this week, and this will see you feeling more grounded than you have in some time, particularly where a child or young person is concerned. A fire sign or more pushy female is heading out of your sphere for a time, and this will bring an end to some of the problems her presence brought about, though initially you may feel quite stuck in relation to why this has happened. Gemini, peaceful times are coming to you this week as you begin to celebrate something you may feel has been a long time coming, and start feeling more grounded as a result, though you may need to let go of your tendency for being stubborn about the way things will happen. You've been feeling alone and isolated for too long, but a close relationship will bring out a new beginning for you emotionally, despite some small irritations. Balance is coming to you both physically and financially, and a deep thinking man in your life will help you to work out what you want and what matters most in your life. A fire sign or more fiery-natured man who had promised you the world in love or in business and never delivered is also making changes to his life, working through some issues and dealing with some things he once complained to you about. Cancer, open and honest lines of communication will lead you to a closer relationship this week as you start making choices in love and in business, and harmony will follow as life begins to feeling more stable. You may have been in two minds about something, but a message is coming to you that will lead you to a new start both physically and financially, so long as you know what you want and stay focused on moving towards it. You can have the life you've been seeking, and an earth sign or more motherly woman around you will help you to see this, as she shows you how to look at your life from a more balanced perspective, so that you might start seeing things from other people's points of view rather than just from your own. Leo, a child or young person in your life will have you wanting to celebrate this week, but something may sour festivities, so it's important that you don't let your worries or fears take over. Harmony is coming to you, and life is set to start moving along quite quickly, but this may leave you feeling quite vulnerable at first, as others will feel jealous of your newfound happiness, and you may hear some unpleasant gossip. In the end, you will have the outcome you most deserve and a new beginning both intimately and creatively. Virgo, changes are coming in for you this week which may leave you feeling emotionally inept at first, leading you off on a bit of a mental journey before you're able to find peace. Someone or something will soon be returning to your life, and this will bring a sense of happiness and celebration with it, as it allows you to realise a wish of some kind and generally makes your life better. Libra, this week sees you desperately trying to hold things together whilst putting on a brave face at the same time, and believe it or not, you are moving in the right direction. You may have felt stuck in the past, but this is moving out of your sphere of influence, though the jealousy of others at your newfound good fortune may make you feel quite angry. A new beginning is coming to you both physically and financially, so don't let your fears about change hold you back. You're going to have the outcome you've wished for with something, and an earth sign man or more fatherly figure will help you to get through any issues you may have in regard to your career or finances. The time has come to take control over the direction your life is now heading in, and this will mean making choices in love or in business. Scorpio, you'll enter this week feeling as though you're on a precipice, about to step out into something totally new, breaking through barriers as you progress so that you can start having the life you've wanted. Controls are heading out of your life, and you need to remain focused on what you are seeking, even if you come up against some opposition in the short term, as all is going to work out as you deserve in the end. Someone or something is coming back into your circle of influence, and this will see you focused on family and looking at things from a much more balanced perspective than you have in the recent past. A new beginning is coming to you physically and financially via a message that will set you on a new path that will take you into a future filled with possibilities. Sagittarius, this week sees you needing to listen more closely to your intuition than you may have been in the recent past. Being sure to differentiate what are gut feelings and what's just fear, and putting on a brave face until you discern what's what. An ending is coming to your worries, and although you don't feel emotionally up to dealing with what lies ahead, you will find a way to pull yourself together until the light comes on about changes that are coming in. As things start to change, you will open up to a new beginning emotionally, but this may mean dealing with some underlying family issues that will bub up to the surface. Capricorn, stressful times mark the start of this week, leaving you feeling stuck and quite envious of those who don't have such crosses to bear. An end is coming to the way your life has been, as you come to the realisation that if you're going to have the kind of relationship you've dreamed of, you will need to leave behind all that's no longer serving you. Happier times are coming to you, and you will feel more at peace when they do, but you may still have to deal with some issues that frighten you if you're to feel truly at peace, and this may see the light going on about some things that you haven't wanted to acknowledge before. Restrictions will pass, opening you up to a new beginning both creatively and intimately, and bringing an end to your worries, though this may mean making choices that you haven't wanted to make in the past. Aquarius, a new beginning is coming to you emotionally that will have you feeling that all is exactly as it should be, and this will enable you to pull your life together as you have wanted to for many months. A child or young person will find grounding, and this will see you feeling much stronger within your life generally, as you finally get the outcome you've wished for with something, though there may still be some issues to deal with in relation to your career or financial sector. Changes are coming into your life that will see you leaving all that's no longer serving you behind, and this will bring about improvements in your closest relationships. A water sign or more nurturing female around you may have you worrying about something she enlightens you about, and you will need to make choices in love and in business as a result. But do so from a logical perspective rather than allowing yourself to get caught up with worry. Pisces, an offer is coming to you this week that will see you speaking openly and honestly about what you want as you move on into your future, and the input of a fire sign or more fiery male will lead you to a new start emotionally. You can have the outcome you're seeking even if you can't see that happening as yet, so until that happens it will be important that you just keep holding things together, though try not to be too rigid in regard to the way you think things should happen. You'll begin feeling stronger, though career or financial matters may hold you back to some extent until you realise that you need to become more emotionally mature and leave behind all that's no longer serving you.